From a basket on the Nile River to standing before Pharaoh. Who is that? Moses, the man who led God's people out of slavery in Egypt. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. When Moses was born, Pharaoh had ordered every Hebrew baby boy to be killed. So Moses' mom hid him in a basket and set him on the Nile River. Pharaoh's daughter found him and raised him in the palace. Years later, when Moses was 40 years old, God called him from a burning bush. He told Moses to go to Pharaoh and tell him to let God's people go. But Pharaoh wouldn't listen. So God performed 10 plagues on Egypt, but Pharaoh still wouldn't let the people go. Then God said to Moses, "Take your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea. I will harden Pharaoh's heart, so he will lead his people out of Egypt." So Moses did what God told him. With just a staff in his hand and God's power, he parted the Red Sea and led the people of Israel through on foot. But soon they were out of food and water. So they complained to Moses, saying, "We're dying. We wish we'd died in Egypt." Then God told Moses to take his staff and hit the ground. And as the people watched in amazement, he brought down manna from heaven and water from a rock. For 40 days and 40 nights, the people ate the manna, and then they reached Mount Sinai. There, Moses went up to God and received the 10 commandments. Then he came down the mountain with the commandments, and the people made an altar and a golden calf to worship. When God saw this, he was angry. But Moses stood before God and asked him to forgive his people. And that's why, friends, we can have hope in God, because he can raise the unlikely, like a baby left in a basket on the Nile River, to do the impossible, like parting the Red Sea. Do you know someone who needs to hear this story? Share it with them so they can know, like Pharaoh's daughter who took Moses into her palace, God can use anyone for his purposes. Follow for more Bible stories.